So we are in the part 3 of the video series on problems on division of algebraic expressions, and in this problem we have to divide the given polynomial by the given monomial. So this is a binomial and this is a monomial. You have to divide this algebraic expression by this one. So basically what we have to do is we have to perform this division. Now this can be written as 5x squared divided by 3x minus 6x by 3x, right? So this is actually what? 5 by 3 multiplied by x squared by x, right? And minus 6 by 3 multiplied by x by x. So this gives you 5 by 3 multiplied by x raised to the power of 2 minus 1, because it's of the form a raised to the power of m divided by a raised to the power of n is equal to a raised to the power of m minus n. The laws of exponents, remember it? So from here we get minus 6 divided by 3 gives you 2, and x by x means 1. So this is 2 multiplied by 1, that is equal to 2. This gives you 5 by 3 x minus 2. 5 by 3x minus 2. Now if you want to write it in this form, so you can take the LCM. So this you get 5x minus 6 by 3, right? So this is one way. Another way to solve the same problem can be, and you'll notice that you will get the same answer, and let's do it here only. This is 5x squared minus 6x. So basically it's 5 multiplied by x and minus 6 multiplied by x divided by 3x. Now using the common factor, that is x, so take x outside the bracket, you get 5x minus 6 divided by 3x. Now this x gets cancelled and you have 5x minus 6 by 3. So the two answers are the same, right? So whether you follow this one, the concept of common factor, or in this case if you separate the denominator and the numerator, then you get the same answer. 3y raised to the power of 8 minus 4y raised to the power of x plus 5 raised to the power of 4 has to be divided by y raised to the power of 4. So basically we have to perform this division, right? Okay, now in this case again you can solve by two ways. The first way is the quicker way, that is, this is y raised to the power of 4, this is y raised to the power of 6, this is y raised to the power of 8. So we can write this as 3 multiplied by y raised to the power of 4 multiplied by y raised to the power of 4 minus 4 multiplied by y raised to the power of 4 multiplied by y raised to the power of 2, then plus 5 y raised to the power of 4 and divided by y raised to the power of 4. Now here this common factor, take this out, you get y raised to the power of 4, and within the bracket you will have 3y raised to the power of 4 minus 4y raised to the power of 2 plus 5, and then divided by y raised to the power of 4. Now in the numerator and the denominator, this is the common factor, so you get finally 3y raised to the power of 4 minus 4y squared plus 5, right? So this is your answer. Now you can solve this by another method, that is separate the numerators and the numerator and the denominator together. So this is 3y raised to the power of 8 divided by y raised to the power of 4 minus 4y raised to the power of 6 divided by y raised to the power of 4 plus 5y raised to the power of 4 divided by y raised to the power of 4. From this one, from this term, you get 3 multiplied by y raised to the power of 8 minus 4, then minus, this is 4y raised to the power of 6 minus y minus 4, then plus y, this is y 4 minus 4. From here you get 3y4 raised to the power of 4 minus 4y squared plus 5 multiplied by y. This is 4 minus 4. It means that it is actually 4y raised to 5y raised to power of 0. Y raised to power of 0 means that it is actually equal to 1. 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. So this is your answer, and both the answers are the same. Whether you follow this method or this method, you will get the same answer. Here you have 8x cubed y squared z squared plus 8x squared y cubed z squared and x squared y squared z cubed divided by 4x squared y squared z squared. Okay, so control X and you have to perform this division. Okay, so if you look carefully, this denominator, it is 4x raised to the power of 2 y squared z squared, right? And here you have x cubed y squared z squared, x squared y cubed z squared, and then x squared y squared z cubed. Okay, so if you pay attention to this part of the numerator, then actually you can write it as 8 multiplied by x squared y squared z squared multiplied by x. Why? X cubed means what? X squared multiplied by x. So we have just shifted x here. So x squared y squared z squared plus, in the same way, this you can write it as x squared y squared z squared multiplied by y. Why? Because here you have y cubed, so this is y squared multiplied by y, that is y squared multiplied by y. In the same way, if you follow this one, this will give you x squared y squared z squared multiplied by z. Why? Because this is z cubed, it means it is z squared multiplied by z. So now the denominator is 4x squared y squared z squared. From here, if you take this common factor, that is x squared y squared z squared, x squared y squared z squared, x squared y squared z squared, in this algebraic expression, in these three terms, this is the common, these three are the common factors. Take them out. So this is 8x squared y squared z squared. Within the bracket you have x plus y plus z. Applying the distributive property of multiplication or addition, we have got this one, divided by 4x squared y squared and z squared. Right, now this 8 can be written as 4 multiplied by 2, right? Because 4 multiplied by 2 is what? 8 square, 8. 4 multiplied by 2, and then if you cancel this 4 and this 4, this x squared, this x squared, this y squared, this y squared, this z squared, this z squared, you are left with 2 multiplied by x plus y plus z. So this is your answer. This is one way. Another way can be the same one, that is 8x cubed y squared z squared divided by 4x squared y squared z squared, right? Then plus this is 8 here, so 8x squared y cubed z squared, and this is 4x squared y squared z squared, then plus 8x squared y squared z cubed multiplied by 4x squared y squared z squared. And why are you getting 8 in each of these three terms? Because it is 8 multiplied by this whole algebraic expression. So applying distributive property of multiplication or addition, you will get this 8 in each of the terms, of the three terms. Right, now this is 8 divided by 4 multiplied by, write this as x squared y squared z squared multiplied by, these three are also in multiplication, but just to make things simpler, multiplied by, or we can separate this with a bracket, multiplied by x, and this is x squared y squared z squared. In the same way here, this is 8 multiplied by, divided by 4 multiplied by, this is x squared y squared z squared multiplied by y, and here you have x squared y squared z squared, then plus 8 divided by 4, you have multiplied by x squared y squared z squared multiplied by z, and this is x squared y squared z squared. Now if you divide this 8 by 4, you will get 2, and this x squared y squared z squared and this x squared y squared z squared, these two get cancelled. In the same way, these also get cancelled. So this is 2x plus 8 divided by 4 gives you 2, then this y here, plus 8 divided by 4 gives you 2, this z here. If you take 2 common, this is 2 multiplied by x plus y plus z. So this is your answer. These two answers are the same, right? Now here you have x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x divided by 2x. I am going to solve by only one method. Rest I have shown you how to do this, how to do the second method, that is separating these three terms of the numerator separate and dividing each by a denominator. So this is 2x. So from here, write this as x squared multiplied by x plus 2 multiplied by x multiplied by x plus 3 multiplied by x. This can be written in this form, and this is 2 multiplied by x. Now this x and this x, these three, this x is common in these three terms. Take it out. This is x squared plus 2x plus 3, and this is divided by 2 multiplied by x, and this gets cancelled. So you have x squared plus 2x plus 3 and divided by 2, right? So this is your answer for this division. Have we done anything wrong? 2x squared. Okay, this can be no. Okay, it's fine. So the last one is p cubed q6 minus p raised to power of 6 multiplied by q cubed divided by this. Let's cut it and paste it here. You have to perform this division. Okay, so in this case, this is p cubed q raised to power of 6 minus p6q raised to power of q. So best way is to separate each of these two terms and divide it by the denominator. This is p cubed q raised to power of 6 divided by p cubed q cubed minus p raised to power of 6 and q raised to power of 3 divided by p raised to power of 3 and q raised to power of 3, right? This is if you take the LCM, then what you'll get p cubed q cubed. It's of the form 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2. It means what? This is 1 plus 3 divided by 2. These two are the same. That's what we have done here, right? Okay, now from this you can write this as p raised to power of 3 divided by p raised to power of 3 multiplied by q raised to power of 6 divided by q raised to power of 3, and this is minus p raised to power of 6 divided by p raised to power of 3 multiplied by q raised to power of 3 divided by q raised to power of 3. We have separated the p, like we have grouped together the p's and the q's. These, if you multiply, you will get back the same rational representation of these variables. So p cube, this gets cancelled. Cancel means you'll get 1. Here you have q raised to power of 6 divided by q raised to power of 3. So this is q raised to power of 6 minus 3, then minus this q raised to power of 3 divided by q raised to power of 3 will get cancelled, you get 1, and this is p raised to power of 6 minus 3. So you get q raised to power of 3 minus p raised to power of 3. So this is your answer for, or the quotient of this division.